All right. What's going on, guys? It is a hot one here in Ohio at RV Nation. So I'm going to be a little quick on this intro today, trying to get in and out of this camper. But today behind me, I've got the 2023 Voltage 4225. It is an awesome toy hauler that I think you guys are going to love. And it comes with all of the 2023 changes, and they are huge. I'm talking about backsplashes, flooring, cabinetry. The whole bathroom's got redone. I mean, the cabinets are just light, bright, and awesome. It's also coming with standard with solar panels, slide toppers, just about everything you could possibly want in one. These are coming in standard the way that you would want to order it, unless you want to go with something crazy like the full body paint. But if you guys like RV videos, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button for me. I would greatly appreciate it. And as always, if you're in the market, my contact information is down in the description, along with the specifications, things like awning size, length, weight, all that good stuff. But I love having you guys here. I am pumped for this 2023. Whew, man, it is toasty. So again, it's the 2023 Voltage 4225. I'm just going to give you a quick little look here of the outside. Then I'm going to go jump straight into the inside, start from back to front and work my way through this thing. But you guys are absolutely going to love it. But I just want to show you what the exterior of this thing looks like. This thing is absolutely massive. It's over 40 feet. It is no joke. You can get it with the full body paint if you would like, but honestly, you know, in a lot of brands, I would say go for it. But this, the standard exterior, you know, is looking pretty sharp. That white, black, gray, and silver decals, you know, are looking pretty cool. But I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I know I sure am. Woke up, came in here, decided to be awesome. Sold a Vibe 28BH, actually off of my YouTube channel. Somebody wrote out to me. Bada bing, bada boom, knocked it out, you know, in about 6 hours. They're picking up next Saturday. So I'm super stoked to have you. Chris, if you're watching, thank you for your business. You know, that's exactly why I do these videos. Help people shop online, help people potentially, you know, buy from me, and just in general. But I'm going to walk straight to the back. But the first thing you're going to notice, it is no longer super dark and dungy inside these campers. You know, they're looking sharp all the way around. This camera's feeling a little wobbly. There you go. Let me move that off. But yeah, it is lighter. It is brighter. They got that new dark brown flooring, which I actually like. It works well. When they told me that, I was a little bit worried. But I think with the new light fixtures, the accent lighting, the lighter cabinets, lighter countertops, even the backsplash is lighter. Just a really sharp setup. So I forget what the size of this garage is. My mistake on that. I know a toy hauler, that's the most important part. Again, that is down in the description. I'll probably pop it in the title. I'm looking at it. It's probably like 13, 14 feet, something around that size. But you got tie downs all over the place. So tie down, tie down, tie down, tie down, 3, 3, 3. You have 7 just right back in here. This is a bath and a half model. So this is going to be your half bath setup. So what I like about what they're doing here is, obviously in a toy hauler, this garage part is most important. So they put the half bath on there. You can remove and cap that toilet if you would like. But I like because they put these doors off to the side, and that's all just magnetic. That's kind of in travel mode. But when you need to, you know, actually use it, you just, boom, you just pull it off and it swings. I'm not going to latch it in, but you kind of get the gist right there. So that's pretty cool. It works out really well for your guests. You know, when you have somebody extra staying here, you know, and you want them obviously to have their own, you know, kind of restroom, but it also works when you have to haul your toys. It's also nice back here because they have the plumbing for a fully stackable washer and dryer. So you got your hot and cold, the plumbing, all the outlets you would need. This is your control for the AC. This thing has 2 or 3 AC units, depending on, you know, which way it was ordered, which I'll have to, you know, check here towards the end when we're doing the outside. I'll pop the camera up there, you know, and take a look. Right up here, you got some good storage. A little bit harder to access there when all this is down. This mattress is actually, push that back up. Boom. You got 2 of those, left and right. You got this TV, which will also come down on the bracket. It's strapped in for travel mode. Awning. So out and in. I'll show you where that is here once we go out. And then your bed lift controls, you know, up and down. That's going to be, you can lower that, and then you can raise these. These are also the rollover sofas, which I'm sure you're familiar with. But all you got to do you know, is grab and flip like that, and they lay down and meet right up in the middle. And of course you can still fold them and put them up against the door, so you know it's not intrusive into your toy hauler area. There are a couple more clicker lights right here, but this is all electric bed setup. I'm really really happy with it. They've been doing it for years, and I don't think there's any reason to change. They also put a queen bed up here, so as you lift these up, you do that, you pull these little pins, and then you can lower it down. It's going to come to, you know, right about here, I would say. So some really good sleeping space back there, really versatile. Windows on both sides, very big windows, you know, for whether it's catching a breeze or catching a view, you know, you're good to go. That side obviously opens up right there on that bottom, and then over here, it lifts up and down, but it's also an emergency exit, so you can push and pop, you know, and get yourself out. 3 Seasons patio door. So these can also be folded in on themselves as well. You just pull this little latch, and then you can slide it up against the door and break it down if you would like. But those will meet in the middle and close that off, and there's a couple different variants that you can have that. One, you can have the plastic guard, or you can just have, you know, the screen, so that way, you know, you can get a little breeze, or you can block it out. You know, if it's a day like today where it's 95 and toasty out and you want to keep that AC in, you're more than welcome to do so. Dovetail to get in, so when you're coming in, you know, it's at that angle, not as harsh on your, you know, your motorcycles, four-wheelers, you know, whatever it is that you're driving, your buggies. This is going to be the Thule awning. It's all powered. It comes out and covers the entirety, you know, of this back end area. You're also going to see you got some LED lights and a little place right here for the Furrion observation camera. $550. We'll have that installed. You can suction cup a little screen onto your windshield. That way you can see what's going on behind you. But there you go. That's what this back area is looking like, the little party deck. There are some cables also that come down and hold it. I believe it can hold, you know, about, I mean, you could put like 6-7 people out here, no problem. Play some euchre, play some cards, just chill and enjoy the view. Hopefully it's not a overgrown grass field with an army base behind you. Hopefully it's like a lake or something like that, something beautiful where you can go rip the trails. But that's also going to be a zero gravity door, so it doesn't slam down on you. It's really nice and light. Now, this opens up with a key on the outside, which you'll find right here. It's an electric lock. Or, you know, if you don't have the key and you're on the inside, this is like a little rip cable. You just pull that down. It disengages the lock when you're inside the camper. That way you can manually drop it. So that about wraps up this garage area. There are some LED lights right in here, which I think are just a nice addition. And then, of course, you know, you got your 2 doors. I didn't put the stairs down, but, you know, it's a door. Not too much explaining going on there. But this is where stuff really gets exciting. So most toy haulers are just that. They're toy haulers. The Voltage is a step above. You know, it's up there with a lot of your, you know, your nicer brands. But, I mean, check this out. So that brown floor, and I apologize for some of the dirt and the dust there. This did just come from the manufacturer. Things are rattling around. You know, they don't necessarily clean them before they come in. But the cabinets are no longer so dark. They're this nice kind of light gray to them, which I love. They also lighten things up with this accent lighting, which comes all the way over, you know, even under here and above here. You also have this nice new light fixture. It's just kind of fancy looking, coming right off the ceiling with that box that also has the accent lighting as well. But that's going to be what that kitchen area is looking like. Now I'll go ahead and open up some of these cabinets. That way you can kind of check that out. Got this all new black backsplash looking all fancy. I think that's actually glass. I think that's a real backsplash. I'll be darned. That's actual grout. Pretty neat. That's definitely rare for a camper in general. You got the Insignia oven. It's the industry's largest oven if you're not familiar with it. So you can quite literally fit a turkey up in that bad boy. Plenty of counter space. Plenty of storage. You got 3 of these drawers. Little place for a garbage can. And all of these, if you can hear it, are magnetic latches. That's what you're hearing kind of crackling. Some access to your plumbing under here as well. Not only is it just storage, but it makes maintenance easier. Magnetic latch. Single undermounted stainless steel bowl, which is always nice. And then you have your high-rise faucet. And that's definitely something different too. I'd like to see that one in action. Looking like a little spaceship there. Got yourself another little window. And it comes with the nightshade, so you can get your Dracula on and black out the, all the sun. Shoo-wee! It is hot in here today. Like I said, it's about 95 out, which probably puts it at about $1.10 a rooney up in this bad boy right now. So I'm starting to get hot, hot, hot. And if you guys are liking the video, if you don't mind at this time, hit that like and subscribe button. I greatly appreciate it, and I would love to have you guys stick around for some future videos. And also, if you guys have any suggestions for something that I carry, I'd love to do a video for you. As these 23s are coming out, I'm going to get a lot more aggressive with the videos, pump out a lot more content. So I'm here for it, whether it's a travel trailer, fifth wheel, if you got a brand preference, I'm here to hear from you. So above the garage, you see where that right here, you got the TV that's right over there. It's a little bit of a lower ceiling. That's because they put in this loft. There is a switch there for the lights, as long as some outlets that I did not put on. And you got a little window over there, but it's a really good sized loft. You could easily fit, 2 adults or 2 kids up there, no problem. Another thing that I enjoy is the garage is, kind of partitioned off with this glass door. Not only does it help silence things, but it keeps those, those fumes away. And then it's got these little rubber seals here that it kind of burrows its way into and really kind of blocks off everything. So that is pretty darn snazzy. Oh, God almighty, almost just fell. So right here you have your Norcold refrigerator. And like so many toy haulers have, this is going to be your gas and electric model, it looks like. Let's see here. I think so, at least. I don't see anywhere for the gas. I don't know what kind it is. I'm going to figure that out, and I'm going to put it down in the description. It looks like a gas and electric, but it's also looking like it might be a 12 volt. 15 amps. Well, I'll be darned. I apologize. They hired me because I'm friendly. But that's what you're looking like, a really big boy refrigerator. In here, you got yourself your pantry. Fit lots and lots of food in there. A lot of storage items, whatever it is that you want to do. Pretty cool little space that they snuck into that. Also, one thing I know a lot of you guys are going to be a fan of, there are no carpet in the slide outs. They have the 1-inch box there that they sit on, so that way it eliminates the carpet. They still have the dark furniture. There is an option for a lighter version as well. But one thing I do like about the Voltage is they have the really high, tall slide out. So I'm 6 feet tall, so I'd put that probably at about a 7-foot slide right there. So that's nice. You don't have to worry about doinking your head. You also get these nice tall windows. These are actually a little bit higher. They got that nightshade, sitting right there. But good for cross breezes, good for views, really everything that you would want. Another thing that I enjoy is they have this Thomas Paine furniture in there. So everything is going to be, electric. You got USB ports on either side for charging your devices. They also have a heat and vibrate, and also, for lighting, for accent lighting. And this is going to be your volume right here, so you can play the music there a little bit louder. But it's 2 separate different portions of this. So again, USB, heat, massage, light. This one right over here, it's the same song and story. USB, heat, massage, all that good stuff. An emergency exit window right there again. Push and pop, you guys are out. More of the same, power recliner, heat, massage, light, USBs, more windows. It does look like they changed this before. I believe there was that kind of the wooden Voltage V there, so I think that's a pretty cool change as well. Swinging around, you get another view of the new Light Bright cabinetry. Not only that, they changed the backsplash here behind the Furrion fireplace, and that's looking fancy. It's textured, it's looking pretty neat. If you're not familiar with this electric fireplace, most people are, but in case you are not, that thing puts up, it's like 500 BTUs of heat. That is like 100 freaking degrees. So on a day where it's 40 out, it'll heat this entire main area without even touching the propane, with no problem. They also stuffed, some storage there up above. This is your IRV technology, so you're going to have zone 1, 2, and 3 that's inside, outside, and both sides. all right there. You have your aux, USB, HDMI port. Everything is really nice and easy to manage. Storage to left and to the right, that's going to be the same. Again, the same left and right all the way around this TV. And then, those are soft close too, so you don't have to worry about them clanging and banging. Some storage there up above. And the big old TV. You got your big old insignia. You know, it's nice to have. Give you one more look around in here. So as we come around, you got your fuse box. Another control for your heat and your ACs. This is going to be your water heater. So they did put the water heater on in, you know, which is nice. It's going to be the Truma hot water heater, I believe. It just goes, you know, endless, endless, endless. Max air vents, all your lighting, awning, the other lights, all your heated tanks. These are really good for cold weather. And then you have your slide rooms, or glide room as they call them, you know, 1, 2, and 3, and then both of your awnings. So there's going to be 2 awnings there up on the front. So that's pretty nice. Now, one thing that this thing doesn't have, the other 2023s are going to have, but this one, you know, was kind of one of the first ones out. I don't know if they're putting it in here or above, but there is going to be a place where you can control it all from an app, and it'll explain to you. It's going to be like one of those one-touch controls, which is going to be a pretty nice feature to have, to be able to have the ability, you know, to control this entire bad boy, you know, right off your phone. Another window heading up. And then the bathroom has 2 entrances. So in turn, the bedroom has 2 entrances as well. You got this one in the hallway. Then you got this one right through here, both of which can be blocked off and locked. But I love what they did with the bathroom. So the flooring up here is the dark new flooring as well. But they did a makeover there on the bathroom. You got your little foldable bench. But I think that's just looking pretty darn sharp. And it's also a little bit elongated here. So, you know, I am a bigger dude. You know, I'm 6 feet, 300 pounds. And, you know, I am in this thing, you know, no problem. You know it all. How you doing, ladies? But check that out. I mean, there's just a ton of room in this. You know, my head is right here. Again, 6 feet tall. Plenty of room. Not even inside the sunroof yet. But then pretty standard. You got yourself a little soap dish right there. Little faucet, you know, not too much to go over inside the shower. Right over here, you got your raised sink. That pink stuff you're seeing is going to be antifreeze for winterization. Why the factory winterizes it when it is, you know, 110 in this freaking camper, I don't know. It's going to be 110 for a while, but hey, you know, better safe than sorry, I guess. All new backsplash there for the bathroom as well, and the new wood look countertop. They even put the backsplash behind the cabinets, which is nice. And most campers, they kind of put that chintzy little wood look back there. And I'm not a big fan of it, but I enjoy how they did this cabinetry. You know, it shows that they care. Soft close even on these with the magnetic strip. And then plenty of storage down below. So you got 3 of these. 1, 2, and 3. And then right here, you have some access to your plumbing and a little bit more storage. And again, with the soft close. So now let's head on into the bedroom. Again, there are 2 entrances to the bedroom. Bada bing and bada boom. This is going to be where all the magic happens. This is going to be where the bed is. So back here, you got that new kind of decor look. You have windows left and right, both of which have a nightshade for you and a little shelf to put what you need. You're also going to see you have outlets down here at the bottom. And then this is pretty cool. So you not only do you have a light switch, which controls these, but you also have a little dimmer switch. So if you're reading at night and you just want some ambient lighting, you know, you're good to go. Wrap around here. Not too much to say about it, but you got yourself a dresser. So you got some nice countertop space. 4 of those. Outlets and USBs. Outlets, cable, and satellite hookups. Now this unit, it does come with the 3 ACs because it's got the 3rd Dometic control right there. So that's going to control your heat and your AC again. You also have some light switches here for the bedroom. Another window that they turned also into another emergency exit. And then right here, you got some more accent lighting that you can toggle on and off, but you have a nice shelf for some storage. And then down on this one, you have a nice little hanging rack, you know, where you can put all your hanging items. Oh, that's strapped in down at the bottom, but I was going to show you that. That's okay. Some things you have to leave for the imagination. More storage. Soft close, soft close. And then more storage. Soft close, soft close. But I think that about does it here for the inside portion of this tour. I'm going to take you on one more quick little walk-a-rooney. Just show you this, 2 minutes, and then I'm going to head around the outside. And I hope you guys are enjoying it. Again, it's the 2023 Voltage 4225 with all the new goodies. I'm pretty excited about it. I mean, this is just a good-looking camper. I'll tell you, when they said that they were putting on, all this extra stuff and the cost of all these goods kind of rising, I was really worried about it. But the new pricing on this is not bad. It's only a touch more than the 22s, but you're getting a ton more. Not only is it just the appearance, which is fine, whatever, that's a new cabinet change, but again, the solar panels, the slide toppers, the upgraded water heater, all that in culmination. This thing realistically is probably getting about $7,000 worth of upgrades, and you're really not paying $7,000, more of it. I think that's what a lot of places are going to go. As life kind of regulates itself back out, they're not going to lower price because that would just destroy a lot of dealerships, but they probably will just add more value, kind of catching up, the RV industry kind of with the money cycle there. But all right, now it's a little bit windy, so I hope you guys can hear it. I'm going to go out there. I'm going to try to cup the side and allow you to hear, the best that I can. But, yeah, let's go ahead. I'll do maybe only like 3-4 minutes, here outside. Not too much to show you that you haven't seen over the years past. So right off the bat, I don't have them turned on, but you do have LED strips that run right there. That looks super nice, at night. There's also going to be another little towing light right here. That way you can see this upgraded pin box. This is the Kurt Rotoflex by Lippert. So basically this portion right here kind of goes like this as you're driving. It kind of chucks and bucks with it and takes care of some of that, the kind of that road flex. Trying to block the wind again, guys. So you have your Awning 5500 Awning generator. That way when you're using this thing and you're off the grid, that's enough power to power up this entire bad boy. 6-point auto leveling system on this. Propane tank, and then you got another one there on the other side. This is going to be your pass-through storage. You also have your control for your auto level. And this also shows off the aluminum construction, which is, welded there at the corners, and it's also got some astrofoil that you can see. So it's a good opportunity to show that off, and I do like how they put the laminate in here as well. Key TV, so if you're not familiar, it basically just runs everything real nice and smooth and really helps out with the maintenance. Everything's all color coordinated. On the back end, you have outlets, winterization switch, freshwater connection, a spray port with hot and cold water access, your black tank, gray tank, city water connection, your winterizing where you blow all your antifreeze through, all really nice in one spot, and then your black tank flush, which is essentially just a sprinkler system there for your poop tank. That's the pipe for the generator. Your power cord. Like I was telling you, slide topper there, now standard, so you don't have to worry about purchasing that. But why you would want that is if you're parked under a tree or you got the sun like today kind of beating down on it, it just protects those seals. So that way if you're a bonehead and you forget to, put there's a branch on there and you close it up, it punctures the seals. Well, fear no more, you got yourself a slide topper. So that's pretty darn fancy. That's a nice feature. Those are usually about $700 a piece to install at any dealership. One I worked at was like $950. But you see another one right there. A triple axle. This thing is no joke. You're probably looking at either a super new F350, 3500, or more than likely you're going to want a dually since it's a toy hauler. And the pin weight is front loaded to offset the back weight. You have your MoreRide suspension. If you're not familiar with that, that's worth a video just all on itself, but it's an upgraded suspension. Really smooth ride for you. You have another black tank flush for your opposite black tank. And then right over here, let's see if it's open. I forgot to bring my keys with me. Yeah, sure is. So right there is going to be your pump for your 30-gallon fuel tank, which is nice, whether you're feeding the generator or if you're doing it to, you know, kind of juice up whatever toys you're doing, if you're ripping buggies or rhinos or whatever, you know, going through the woods. And that's going to be your fuel station. So your fuel pump, you turn that on, you're pumping it, no problem. Ladder with a 250-pound capacity. So unfortunately, I'm not getting up there to show you. But up there, you will see 3 ACs and you will see a big 200-watt solar panel coming in standard. But for this, you pull the pin, you fold it around out the door, you know, and you're good to go. And that brings us here on the back side. So this is just held up with the legs. There are some cables that are up in that front storage as well that you can put on that'll hold it, you know, without the legs. I do encourage the legs down anyway, but you do have that ability. Two awnings here on the front, right here and right there. And again, these will be down in the specifications for things like the size. Outdoor speaker, frameless tinted windows, which is important. Another slide with another slide topper. Whew, wind is picking up. Step above stairs. So you just simply lift those up and you throw them right inside the door, stow and go, and you're good to go in travel mode. But the benefit is obviously you get kind of these all-weather, more sturdy doors. And right there is going to be another speaker, and it looks like they actually changed the speaker brand. They put in Kenwood's, which is an upgrade. And then underneath both awnings, of course, there are, you know, LED light strips as well. This is going to be the other side here of the pass-through storage. Solar charge controller, so you can see how well, you know, your camper is juicing up. Get those lights on, so they have LED strips, you know, in here. You have outlets, and again, the key TV connection. I just put on the docking lights and the cap lights, which I'll show you. Oh, those are the cables I was referencing, you know, right here. It's your other propane. And then solar on the side. If you ever want to put on a solar portable kit for more solar capabilities, you're good to go. The 20 amps is probably just good for really trickle charging your battery. But, you know, I think that about wraps it up. This was the 2023 Voltage 4225. My name is Hunter. Hope to hear from you guys. My description, the description of the camper and my contact information is down in the description of the camper. Sorry, the specifications of the unit. But yeah, my name is Hunter. Have a good one. See ya.